Hello and welcome back to this continuing training course on the P2P programming project using PHP and WordPress. Now, the last lesson we were at themes and customizing the WordPress project we have, which is essentially creating a music download site along with videos website. Now, so we clicked on customize, and this is, you can see here, it says you're customizing the entertainment site. Now under customize, you have site identity where you can just customize put the name, the site title, entertainment site, which you see there. You can add taglines. Obviously tags help for searching on the internet. You can change the logo. I put a fish here. You can change that logo just by clicking there and selecting another image. We don't want to change it, so let's close that. Icon, you can also do the same, select one there, and then of course the photo credit, which it says powered by wordpress.com. Now remember, this is a free site, so you're limited to what you can change it to change it so it either doesn't show this, or to change it to your particular one you will have to upgrade to a business plan. Otherwise, just host, well, if you already hosted, so WordPress doesn't have to host it for you. You do not have to worry about this. It will not show if you don't want it to show. Right. So that's for customizing the site identity. So you go back and you colors and the backgrounds. Right now the ones we are using is featured here, so you could change that to any of this one there, and it will show almost immediately once you save and publish it. So we're going to go back to featured because we do not want to change the background color scheme, or we're going to create a fresh new one later, and you're going to finish it off as part of your this training course. Now, fonts, I have Laura for the entertainment site and Meriwether San for the rest of the site, which is this Welcome to Music World music download site. All the way down, the headers have the Laura, and the base font is the Meriwether San. So that's for the fonts. We go back, and the header image. Now the header image you have here is, as you can see, which is this one there. Now you could change that to any other image you want just by doing that, and you can see it changes to that image soon. Now there you go, see right at the top right there. So I want to change it back because we do not want to change that image or say. There you go. So now it's back to where it was. So we go back, and now the menus. The menu we have. Now remember, you could also go straight to the menu from the main admin dashboard, but we're gonna go to the menus from here instead, from customizing. In other words, menu leads you to customization too. So here are the pages that have been given to us directly. The only extra one I created was products, which is this one there. So let's click on home, and then you can see how you can customize this. You can actually put a link, a description, CSS. Remember the CSS3 classes we took earlier? Now if you have customized some, or you have your own pre-programmed CSS class, you can put it in there. once you put it in there, it cascades throughout the site. So you can see how it comes in handy for you to control your site with CSS. If you want, you put a title attribute for programming purposes. You can also put it in there. Okay, so that's for the navigate that's for home. The same applies for all the other menu options that you want to show on this site. And then you can either make it a primary menu, a secondary menu, or a footer menu. If I click on that, it shows at the bottom as well. So right now you can see the footer menu is showing. Content options, if you click on there, you get to see you can program using this interface exactly what you want to show on your how you feature the images, post details, dates, the author, everything you want to show on your page. You can control it from there. Now widgets, this is essentially where most of the look and feel of your site comes in. Footer, let's start from front page. So what you can see here is top music, right? The categories. Now this is the front page. Top music is the very first part you see there. The second one okay, now for the top music, to edit it, you that's where you enter top music, that's where you display. There's a drop down and then it counts the posts, so you can see there. So we go back one now to front page 2 and download. So this is where this very slideshow of where we're going to put the music, our music to be downloaded. The links for downloads are going to be displayed here, so that when people click on it, it actually takes you to the music track to be downloaded, and there will be scrolling through in a gallery, so that when you click there, that one moves one, and when you click there, that one moves back, but it moves on its own anyway. So that is a widget that we can control. You can see the images. You type downloads there. The images you upload, you choose from here, choose all the images you want there, and then he updates in your gallery. You link it to a carousel so that it moves around, and put it on slideshow so that it actually slides on its own without even if you don't do anything to it. Right, so that's that one. The next one is the blog roll. So what you have here is essentially links. For this site, in customization of this site, what we're going to do is get you to change what you see, discover new voices, discourse, get inspired, to actually change them to artist names. Artist names that have their tracks to be listened to, and this is how we're going to gradually have our music site created, because when visitors come to your site, they want to see what they are there for, which is music, to download music, and to download to click on each of the artists. Now at the top here we have featured some of the pages, which is about, contact, and your blog. So I told you in the beginning that your blog, this is not a blog site, but you can have a blog inserted into it, and just by pure programming, we click on something, we click on the site menu, and one of them we made a blog. That's why it's showing there. The footer is the footer, we got 3 footers as well. Footer 1, we want people to be able to find us, so we have a look our location here, we have the address there. We can Google Maps key. If you're on Google Maps and you have an API, you just put your API key there, and straight away your own address, it can be found using Google Maps. Your telephone number and your hours of service should be put in there as well. Now, if you do not want any of these, you could just remove it. And this is where you have it here. This is exactly what is showing because of that widget, right? So that's for that one. Now we go to footer 2. Footer 2 is the social media icons, which are these ones there, and we just put the icons by clicking title social, put my name there, Facebook username, Twitter username, Instagram username, and if you have Pinterest, you can put it YouTube. I have put mine there too. So that's how you get that one. So that's customization there, everything about customizing the front look of your site. As I mentioned earlier, these pages are selected for you when you created it as featured pages. So you could read more about once they come to the front page. First thing people want to know is who are you, how can they get in touch, and why should they read more about you. And then that's why your blog is up there. And then obviously once the introductions are out of the way, they get to select the category of music, the downloads. They can click download straight away, or can click onto other artists. So that's all there is for the customization of your site. And by now you have most of the information you need to create your website. So the next session will deal with some more continuing on creating your website, right?